watch 2 videos just to see if niggas have different opinions. Oh, we should probably watch, yeah, not the one from 2 months ago. We're gonna watch the recent one. This one just made things worse. Let's hear them all. You know what? It's 12 minutes, 8 minutes actually, it's not 12 minutes.
Carter hit the internet. The conversation in hip-hop has shifted because of Tyler's comments that called out a lot of the horrible stuff going on in today's hip-hop world and music industry as a whole, and at the front of all this were, of course, his comments about Ian, as Tyler seemed to be alluding to specifically him when citing the rappers who have currently contributed to the problems in hip-hop, and now ever since all this.
Right.
Some people have been praising Tyler for speaking his mind and seemingly standing against some of the half-baked products the industry has been trying to sell us. Meanwhile, a lot of other people have argued that Tyler the Creator is now old and out of touch, and he is now pretty much hating on younger artists for doing something very...
That is kind of out of pocket, I'm not gonna lie. That's the only thing that was out of pocket.
The industry has been trying to sell us. Meanwhile, a lot of other people have argued that
I didn't
Tyler
really
the Creator...
listen. Okay, should I hear what he said in the interview first? Because I didn't even hear it. I just saw on Rap or somewhere that he was talking about Ian and didn't even bother to look or give a shit about what he said. So let's just hear what he said. Ian, this. Can I actually watch the clip somewhere? Okay, 51 seconds.
White kid, regular like Caucasian man, and he's like mocking Future and Gucci Mane like.
I'm sick of that comparison, so I'm just gonna listen to Gucci Mane as well. We're gonna see. You know what? We're just gonna see. Not this song. Not this one, okay? Because I don't hear it. What? Maybe this one. Not maybe this one.
Somebody asked me a question today. Said, Tron, why you to go? I said, I ain't to go. I'm the ghost. Greatest of all shit talkers. Put on about your street classic after street classic for decades upon decades. Answer that question. Greatest of all trappers. What the great deal?
Is you niggas looking y'all some money? I got questions. Cause I heard y'all niggas pockets looking funny. I got questions. Did he shut his mouth or did he brag? That's the question. Is he gon' bitch up or gon' stand on the business? That's a question. Should I caught the Rari on the lemon? That's a question. Will these books ever give me a Grammy? I got questions. Because y'all put...
I mean, I haven't cleaned my ears in a couple days. It's been like 2, but I might be hearing. I might be, because I don't fucking hear it. Let's
Bullets left your chest wet, call it Aquafina. Real black nigga, all black, no mask, black car, black tents, driving fast with no tags. My tech named Tina, little sister named Nina. Bullets left your chest wet, call it.
Like when you famous, boy, really don't make much difference. I really don't pay much money.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it
I'm finna take what's mine, hell no, I don't need your handout. Just bought it to make my chips. Your hoe used to stand for me. All of my bases cool. Fuck around, hit me.
Alright, bear with me. Alright. This is the last song I'm gonna hear. I promise. My video's getting taken down on rip.
Diamonds on my shit, they doing the moonwalk. Pop,
Only similarity is like same auto-tune. Other than that, I don't get the whole fucking Gucci Mane and shit. I don't hear it, so yeah. Who else did he say?
Mocking Future and Gucci
Definitely not
Mane,
Future.
like
We're not hearing that.
rap music, and like people are like, this
Oh god, I don't hear Future either.
shit hard. It's not even like satire. It's like I'm just joking, I'm just mocking it, but I'm like, no, you can't do. And I hold rap music so close to my heart because this shit changed my life and everyone's life around me, and I'm a nerd about this shit. This is like weird.
now old and out of touch, and he is now pretty much hating on younger artists for doing something very similar to what he did when he was coming up. And now, in the storm of all of this,
Did he hate on
before
Ye
the
or no?
dust could really even settle,
Is that a
we have
thing?
heard
Yeah.
from the guy
Did
who
he
has been
hate
at
on
the
Ian
center
too?
of all
I
this
mean, Ye?
conversation because of Tyler, the Creator, in Ian, as after there has been so much debate on the nature of his music and if he should settle. We have heard from the guy who has been at the center of all this conversation because of Tyler, the Creator, in Ian, as after there has been so much debate on the nature of his music and if he should even be respected in the hip-hop world. Ian seemingly responded to Tyler and all of his criticism, but not in the way you would expect. He didn't address these comments or any of the controversy he has been thrown into head-on. But instead, he just continued doing what he has been, which was to give the world more music, as he just dropped a new song on social media called Shut Down. Now, with this track and move from Ian, I think the optics of it, with all the controversy and narratives being pushed around him, treating hip-hop and the very culture the genre has been founded on as a joke.
You really think he sounds like Future? That's kind of
into the
insane.
booth and
I'm
having
still
a new
thinking
song
about
ready
that.
with some visual genre optics of it, with all the controversy and narrative being
I'm not
pushed
gonna
around
lie.
him, treating hip-hop and the very culture the genre has been founded on as a joke.
His sound is way different from Future, nigga. Like, what? Who are you hearing?
Into the booth and having a new song ready with some visuals to accompany it on one level could definitely speak volumes to helping your cause when it comes to really being serious and dedicated as a rapper. But with all this said, when it comes to the actual track, the song itself has done nothing to make this moment any better for Ian, because despite just turning to the mic and hoping that the power and merit of his music would show the entire world that he is a serious rapper who should be treated as a part.
Is that the song I needed to listen to?
Rapper. But with all this said, when it comes to the actual track, the song itself has done nothing to make this moment any better for Ian, because despite just turning to the mic and hoping that the power and merit of his music would show the entire world that he is a serious rapper who should be treated as a part of the genre's future, Ian made one of the most basic and generic sounding tracks that any rapper in his lane could have. But as Ian's response at this moment has gotten so much hate and has seemed to only make Tyler, the Creator, look even more correct about this entire situation. And some of the lyrics on this song seemingly allude to the fact that he is up next and that Tyler or anybody hating on him are just not with the times and are simply trying that he is up.
Was this a diss? I mean, it obviously was a diss, but was it a diss to Tyler?
This entire situation. And some of the lyrics on this song seemingly allude to the fact that he is up next and that Tyler or anybody hating on him are just not with the times and are simply trying to hold him back because they can't accept that the music industry and trends in rap music right now have progressed from where they were years ago.
Exactly.
And that the people against them are becoming
That's what I'm saying, bro.
All
Like,
of this
niggas
has
gotta
made
get with the
Ian not
times or
just
get lost. Like, half y'all niggas talking about Ian aren't even dropping music, bro.
they can't accept that the music industry and trends in rap music
I don't know.
right now
I feel like
have
people
progressed.
just hate the way the fucking shit's changing. You know, shit is changing, bro. Get with the times. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's same shit happened with Yeet and everybody fucking loves him now. Like, it has a fucking billions on songs, bro. Like,
from where they were years ago, and that the people against them are becoming old.
it's crazy. It's bro. In a year, y'all are gonna be fucking praising Ian. Word, like, bro. Same shit happened with Yeet. I'm not taking anything that none of these other artists saying about Yeet seriously, bro. Like,
and are simply trying
Ian.
to hold him back because they can't accept that the music industry and trends in rap music right now have progressed from where they were years ago, and that the people against them are becoming old news. All of this has made Ian not just look better. He can't accept that the music industry and trends in rap music right now have progressed from where they were years ago, and that the people against him are becoming old news. All of this has made Ian not just look bad, but pretty embarrassing, because in this time where everyone is looking at this artist who has had such a mysterious rise to fame in the music industry and questioning why they have been able to build so much hype around them, he dropped a response track to all this criticism that, for all intents and purposes, reinforces all the points made against him right now, as this track just sounds like a stripped-down version of the sonic world that somebody like Yeet played in throughout the earlier part of the 2020s decade. But now, with all that said, this entire story and controversy does not stop.
I don't get that either. I'm not gonna compare him to literally anyone, but it doesn't fucking sound like I played Gucci and Ian side fucking by side, and I didn't even hear the same fucking person. So, you know, Yeet, I don't get either, because it's like, they don't even sound like, you know, it's kind of tough to, you know, fucking
2020
sound
decade.
like?
But now, with all that said, this entire story and controversy does.
Yeah, no. I don't hear it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I already said that my money do dancer. Smoking that dumb. We light them up like it's cancer. Pull up a bike. Yeah. We take them shoes out of that.
Does not stop with Ian, his response to Tyler the Creator, or all of the drama he has been facing. Because while it may be easy to look at Ian and his music and just write him off, in the greater sense, this doesn't really accomplish anything for hip-hop as an art form, or for Tyler the Creator's actual cause for these comments, which was to say that hip-hop needs to start getting back to caring about the actual craft and away from all the gimmicks. Because at the end of the day, before we can ever look at Ian and try to write him off on any level, don't you think it's important to question why somebody like him hasn't just rose to the place he is at, but more specifically has been hyped up by the music industry and media as one of its most pivotal players? I mean, why as a music industry has somebody that from the cover of his debut mixtape literally made a recreation of one of the most iconic memes out there, to his viral moments, which pretty much consist of him recreating other viral moments like Lil Yachty's concert walkout, entered such a high stratosphere in the hip-hop spotlight? Because in years past, rappers like these who didn't take things as serious were always casted in their own corner, but this is not the case at all anymore. While we don't know the exact reason why this is happening behind the scenes and what conversations are going down to put something like what Ian is doing in front of our faces, if you look around the room in hip-hop, you see that. While we don't know the exact reason why this is happening behind the scenes and what conversations are going down to put something like what Ian is doing in front of our faces, if you look around the room in hip-hop and see that while Ian is getting all the hate for pretty much making full-on commercialized and industry-funded meme rap right now, all the hate for pretty much making full-on commercialized and industry-funded meme rap right now. This is a trend in practice that spans so much further than just what he is doing, and when you really break it down, the reason why Ian is getting so much hated backlash is not because of the less serious form of rap he is making, because let's face it, throughout all the eras that hip-hop has been able to cultivate a presence on the internet, there have always been people who parody the genre or don't take it as seriously, but instead, why Ian is getting so much hate is because the music industry has propped him up as so much more than he ever was supposed to be, and this is where the real problem unfolds, and this is the angle and takeaway this situation needs to be looked at from, because if Ian falls off after this, it'll virtually do nothing. He'll just be replaced by the next avatar. But with the music industry right now, what they are doing with most of these new rappers is trying to take a half-baked and underdeveloped product and pass it off to us as something so much greater. And as for all...
Not gonna lie, would y'all rather listen to... Would y'all rather listen to this whole album or Ian? Let's be real here. Let's be real here. Let's not lie. Let's not say fucking. Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay? Who's really worse? Who's really bad here? Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you could replace one and keep one, come on.
Intensive purposes. Meme rappers like Ian and even someone like Ice
Let's
Spice
be real.
are being propped up and hyped within the hip-hop world more and more as these greater forces that should have these major headlining stories and publications about how they are spearheading the future of music. I mean, the audience is not dumb, and everybody is starting to realize that this is the image they are trying to sell us. And at the end of the day, this is the reality that's causing fans and rappers like Tyler to become more livid, because for the first time ever on the level we are seeing things at, the music industry is pretty much trying to take what is the hip-hop equivalent of fast food and force...
Damn, I forgot about what? Did he just what? I forgot about Jack Harlow too.
And rappers like Tyler to become more livid, because for the first time ever on the level we are seeing things at, the music industry is pretty much trying to take what is the hip-hop equivalent of fast food and force it down fans' throats as a 5-star meal. And as we are all recognizing that with rappers like Ice Spice, Ian, Jack Harlow, Lil Mabu, Sexy Red, and so many more, that the actual product just does not line up with where the industry is trying to say they are at. It is creating this disconnect with what is actually sacred to both fans and
You did
artists.
not just put
With
Jack
Sexy
Harlow
Red
and Ice
and
Spice
so
together.
recognizing that with rappers like Ice Spice, Ian, Jack Harlow, Lil Mabu, Sexy Red, and so many more that the actual product just does
Maybe I'm just not
Jack
getting what the fuck
Harlow,
he
Lil
said.
Mabu, Sexy Red, and so many more that the actual product just does not line up with where the industry is trying to say they are at. It is creating this disconnect with what is actually sacred to both fans and artists alike, and as a result of all this, we are now seeing moments like the one we are living in right now, where most fans have turned against artists like Ian and Ice Spice, and have rightfully called them out for being rappers who, at the bare minimum, are making some of the most lazy and least innovative music out there right now. Living in right now, where most fans have turned against artists like Ian and Ice Spice, and have rightfully called them out for being rappers who, at the bare minimum, are making some of the most lazy and least innovative music out there right now. And in a vacuum, these artists existing is absolutely fine, and if they were reserved to being treated as less serious artists whose only purpose was to mindlessly entertain and not offer anything else, they would probably be embraced by most people, or at least respected. And if they were reserved to being treated as less in a vacuum, these artists existing is absolutely fine, and if they were reserved to being treated as less serious artists whose only purpose was to mindlessly entertain and not offer anything else, they would probably be embraced by most people, or at least respected. When they are getting nominated for Grammys, seen linking up with the biggest rappers in the world in a way that almost seems set up, and then being pushed as these forces that only greats in decades past were, despite the actual music they are putting out being so lacking in any sort of sign of quality or potential that would actually inspire audiences. At this point, as Tyler is waking audiences up to all of this, people have fully realized this, not just through Tyler's words, but through Ian's laughable response. But now within this moment in time, no matter what you think, and I think we can all tell that something is off in the music industry, but now, the next steps have to be for listeners to not attack Ian, but to actually hold the music industry and record labels accountable for trying to deceive us into listening to this low bar of artists as our primary players for the future of rap, as opposed to developing real talent and thinking that we will be behind whatever ridiculous things they do, just because they are telling us we should love all these people. If we can end this trend or speak out against the music industry feeding us these low-quality, cheaply produced garbage artists instead of helping the world discover quality new talent, who, although require more resources to grow and develop, will ultimately be worth the return when they are actually able to reach some sort of creative breakthrough and become a genuine talent that can sell more than 30,000 copies of a record in its first week.
Damn,
So as it stands, with the way the music
insane,
industry
dude.
is going,
I'm
the
telling
smoke
you.
and mirrors that they have been trying to trick us with are no longer working. And as people realize what is in front of them and see that the industry is making no effort whatsoever to invest in genuine talent, this is only going to push people further away from hip-hop, which is a horrible thing. Now, with all this said, let me know. What do you think about Ian's response, and do you agree with my assessment of the greater problem with this entire situation, which is less about the artist and more about the industry setting this up to happen in the first place? I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to hear why Tyler the Creator actually called out every single new rapper, like Ian specifically, but also so many more, as he really went into depth about what the problems in hip-hop are right now, check out the suggested video.
I'm not checking out the video, but a lot to take in. He was using big words and big sentences that I couldn't even fucking understand. So, you know, most of it I got though. Yeah, most of it's got. Hey, in my book, like Ian's still a goat in my book. I just kind of wanted to hear what niggas were saying, to be honest. Like, I've been out the loop. I've been ignoring fucking half the shit niggas are talking anyway. Like, bro, watch. Just watch. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna cap. Just watch. You know? Like, the whole thing I don't really agree with, though, is he's gonna fall off. I just don't believe it. Like, let's be real. A year, I give it a year before niggas start praising you and come back to this video. Because this one right here is gonna make history, and I'm gonna prove niggas wrong, bro. Just watch. You just gotta be here. Like, you know. How long has Ian been making music? Like, fucking, like a year or two? Or something, I think. Like, you know. Niggas let E slide. That's all I gotta say. 2 years. I mean, you know. Because yeah, let E slide. I'd like to see a Yeet hate video now and see who's it seemed like, I don't know. Okay, I had this conversation with, I don't remember who, but it was one of my dogs, one of the broskies, and he told me that Yeet was getting hate when he first came up. I didn't see it. Not gonna lie, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about Yeet, and then I loved him. First time I heard Figure It Out. First time I heard by Ian. Didn't know how I was gonna fuck with him. But I heard I saw the cover for the track like the whole week. Gave it a listen. I fucking love this nigga now. Like, y'all are getting, bro. I'm not even trying to like compare like, oh, y'all loved Yeet, so y'all are gonna love Ian too. That's not what I'm saying. But every fucking artist that's hated in their beginning is normally loved in their fucking, in their come up. That's what it is. Let him, give him a year. Give him a year. Like, come on. He practically kind of literally just started again. Like, this is his start, basically. Figure It Out was his start. That was the, type shit. That was the start, at least for everybody that heard the thing. And, give me a year. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Give me a year. I'm not even trying to get controversial. I don't want to see no comments about, I don't even want to hear opinions in the comments. I'm not gonna cap, because I don't want to hear it. If it's anything like the Kanye reaction, I will take the comments off of this fucking video. I swear to God, I will. I'm out. Hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, man. You can love, bro. Literally, this is the other thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna go. These artists are still gonna be around tomorrow. They're still gonna be around 5 months from now, and a year, and 2 years. So, no point. Like, niggas tried to cut the Yeet off the damn face of the earth, and it didn't happen. So, I'm just saying, niggas tried to cut Lil Mabu off the face of the fucking earth. He's still dropping. Niggas tried to cut Ice Spice off the face of the earth. She's still dropping. Niggas just gotta get with the times. That's all I'm saying. Niggas just gotta get with the times. That's all I gotta say. That's my 2 cents, at least. I didn't really say much controversial because I'm not trying to get canceled by fucking whoever fans trying to come for me. It's Ian for life on my plate. I'm not gonna cut. It literally in ink says Ian for life. Swear to God. So, y'all can hate him. I'm gonna turn him up to the damn moon, nigga. Like, fuck. Yeah, If Tyler would have never said nothing word to, y'all would have still fucked with a nigga still. So, niggas didn't even, and that's the other thing, y'all niggas pussy, because y'all didn't say none of this when y'all first heard Figure It Out. If this was y'all opinion before Tyler spoke, then why didn't y'all say this before? Y'all niggas are sheep, bro. That's the problem. Y'all niggas are sheep, bro. Y'all niggas are sheep. That's the problem. Y'all niggas are sheep. Because nobody was saying this until Tyler said something. Like, y'all niggas are sheep. Like, either hate the nigga or love the nigga. He's still gonna be fucking dropping music either way. I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck about the opinions either, bro. What'd he say? He on the back, I'm on the cover, we not on the same page. I'm gonna end this video before I get canceled.